KTM's 2017 big bore adventure bikes were recently launched to the Australian motorcycle media. The Cycle Talk was there to try them out. The 1090R is the most off-road focused of the bunch and is very capable in technical sections of dirt. The 1290R is still just as capable in the right hands, but our first impression is it's more suitable on an outback trip with heaps of dirt and reasonably technical off-road sections. The 1290S is more suitable for long stretches of road touring with some dirt thrown into the mix. Keep an eye out for the launch report on the Cycle Talk website. It's almost Isle of Man time and we can't wait. Norton's going to field an Australian team of Josh Brookes, the 2015 BSB champion, and David Johnson. Johnson's receiving the highly coveted #1 plate for the Superbike and for the senior TT races, while Josh Brookes is back at the mountain for the first time in a couple of years. And the other eagerly awaited return is Guy Martin. He'll be riding a Honda this year after sitting it out for a little while. He had a little try at TV stardom, but nobody can understand a word he said. Ducati may have a new owner soon, with rumours that Volkswagen is set to sell the iconic motorcycle manufacturer to pay off the Dieselgate scandal. Now, Dieselgate was a few years ago now, and Volkswagen has until now said it's not going to sell Ducati, or any of its brands in actual fact. But they've got a $26 billion bill to pay off, and that's fines, loss of earnings, and lots of other things that they've suffered because of an engineer or a group of engineers decided to make their diesels produce less pollution when they were being tested than when they were actually being used. And they got in a lot of trouble over that. Ducati, which they bought a number of years ago, worth up to $2 billion. So it won't make that big of a dent in $26 billion, but it's still a lot of money. Yamaha is rumoured to be building a MT10 based tracer. Now, we've ridden the MT07 tracer recently, and that test is coming out soon. But we've also ridden the MT09 tracer, which has been out for a while now. An MT10 based tracer would be very, very interesting, because that's a really, really powerful motorcycle and it'd be an awful lot of fun as a touring bike. And interestingly, the FJR 1300, Yamaha's big bore touring bike, hasn't been updated in some time, and that style of bike is sort of a little bit out of fashion these days. We think an MT10 based tracer would be a lot of fun, and hopefully this rumour turns out to be true. Robert M Pursig, the author of Zen and the Art of Motorcycle Maintenance, passed away recently aged 88. Now, Zen and the Art of Motorcycle Maintenance isn't really about Zen or about motorcycle maintenance, but it is a really, really interesting book. I remember reading it many, many years ago. I'm not sure I understood it. However, I am convinced it helped make me the nutcase I am today. Not only that, it's still available free at your local library. There's a legendary story that Eddie Lawson used to save a front-end washout by pushing down hard with his knee. And when he was asked about this, how often it happened, he'd say about once a lap. Check out this save that definitely uses some of those techniques that Eddie might have pioneered.
It comes back up, watch it now. Quick, get to the line! Brilliant. That is incredible. What a good cameraman.
Now, so that was Laura Spaz showing us all how it's done. And I'm actually really happy when I'm sliding my knee, but if I ever did anything like that, I'd need new underwear. Mark Jacobson's has won these Wiley X sunglasses because he asked a really good question on our Q&A that we have on Facebook every Tuesday at 9 PM. So he asked about rider assist and I answered that one at the time. And you can win too. So these are the next pair of sunnies that are going to go. These are Wiley X branded Harley Davidson sunglasses. The model is called the Tank, and they are a really great pair of sunglasses. So join me on Facebook at 9 PM on Tuesdays. That's straight after the TV show goes live to air on Aurora, and it's soon after it's available on YouTube or Facebook. So you can watch the episode and then join us on Facebook and ask some questions about that. If you've already got something that you think you'd like to see me answer, send that to feedback@cycletalk.com.au and we'll answer it on the day. Hope you enjoyed the video. If so, give it a like. Please also subscribe so you can keep in touch with Cycle Talk and all of our great content from digital magazines, print magazines, and lots of motorcycling videos, from bike tests, touring trips, roads to ride, and lots more. Thanks for watching.